Before we start today's video, check out our merch shop, linked in the description down below. Use code ahsoka in all caps to get $7 off your order. May the force be with you, and enjoy the vid.
Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we are going to be discussing, once again, the possible potential return for Boba Fett in a galaxy far, far away. It seems unfortunately less and less likely, I think, for one, that we're going to be able to have the return of the beloved bounty hunter Boba Fett once again in the Disney era of Star Wars. But even then, more slim of the chances to receive a second season of the Book of Boba Fett, his very own series on Disney+. And I think if for anything, if we are to have another reappearance of Boba Fett in a galaxy far, far away, it is going to be in somebody else's project. Not that that's a bad thing. I think it's wonderful to still have Boba Fett. And even then, when he did pop up in someone else's project, such as The Mandalorian Season 2, he was nothing short of being just a complete badass. It was awesome and amazing, and honestly, might be something more preferred to than that of having his own second season of his own show, because that's just like what the fans like. Let me know what you may like in the comments down below, but it's exactly what we're also going to be discussing in today's video. So we are, of course, going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys with everything that we know and everything that we'd be anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel almost daily. There is a lot of Star Wars news and stuff going around. It can be a lot to keep track of. It's exactly why we are here. Not just to keep you guys updated with everything, but also break it down for you guys and get a better understanding. As always, I really appreciate all of the support. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be taking a quick read from Variety.com. As an overall garnering source, I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. As a read, the Boba Fett actor Temuera Morrison recently had taken to tell Star Wars fans themselves to reach out to Lucasfilm about his return. All of you need to send a letter or an email to Lucasfilm for his return in a galaxy far, far away, if it is what the fans sincerely do want. Temuera Morrison, who has been a member of the Star Wars family for more than 2 decades, is calling on fans of the franchise to urge Disney to bring him back for more appearances in a galaxy far, far away. Now, whether or not that's going to be Boba Fett centric or him playing, a clone like we saw in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show is something that's a bit up in the air. Temuera Morrison recently appeared at the Tampa Bay Comic Convention over a ColliderInterview.com and was asked if he has any Star Wars project lined up, which he had replied with, in quote, "No," Morrison had bluntly answered. "We really have to treasure those moments now. All of you need to send a fax or a letter or an email to those powers that be at Lucasfilm. I'm sure that they'd love to hear from everyone. Please give Daniel Logan and Temuera Morrison another chance and put them somewhere." And I need that quote right there. Also urging for Daniel Logan, who's also the younger actor of Boba Fett, having voiced Boba Fett in the animated Clone Wars show, also playing young Boba in 2002's Attack of the Clones. It does make you feel a bit sad. I mean, almost a bit of a desperation, kind of leaving it up to the fans now. He's mentioned dozens and dozens of times that he would love to return to a galaxy far, far away, and as I had also mentioned, whether or not that be a project that features Boba Fett inside and out, or something that would be something a little bit more flown casual, him appearing once again as a clone, like we had in Obi-Wan Kenobi, is something kind of up in the air, and it's something that just doesn't really seem that he's too picky about. He just wants to return and to be a part of Star Wars in a new project once again. I think moreover, the question is if there is an appropriate project to place his character in. I think instantly the Mandalorian and Grogu movie does come to mind. That's currently in the midst of its production and currently filming right now, and of course there's always going to be that conversation as if to, well, is he playing coy? Is he trying to throw us off of the trail and is actually filming scenes for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie? Many fans have come forward to say they don't think that is the case because of 2 reasons: because there haven't been too many leaks or anything like that, but also just for the fact that Temuera Morrison is a very open actor and something that he would kind of solidify and just downright say. Then again, there's also the possibility to keep thinking on both sides of the spectrum of that, well, it would be a big surprise, a big cameo kind of appearance to have him in the movie, and something that you would want to be saved for the actual movie, if not the trailer in itself. And I want to also circle back to something of a report that we had covered months and and months ago when The Mandalorian Season 4 was still on the table and in the recent discussions. Not to say that that's off of the table anymore, it just seems that that's not taking precedent over the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and something that Lucasfilm wants to focus after the Mandalorian and Grogu movie releases. Not just that, but also Ahsoka Season 2 releases in 2026. So if we were to see a Mandalorian Season 4, point being is that it will be later down the road, somewhere in 2027, if not 2028. Point being, I believe it was for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie when that whole turnaround kind of happened and the switcheroo from the Mandalorian Season 4 to the movie was in the works, is that apparently set pieces featuring very Boba Fett-centric things like Jabba's palace, or Boba's palace, his kind of domain or daimyo that we see in his self-titled show, The Book of Boba Fett, but the big kicker was a Slave 1 prop piece. Whether or not those are leftover prop pieces that were kind of just out and about, around the same stages being used for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Mind you also that this was during the pre-production phases of the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, so there's also the possibility and potential that some of those scenes may have been cut, or the script have been flipped around, or that also is a case of that they just use and store those prop pieces in the same storages places, essentially, like kind of keep them all in the stage houses all together, essentially. But I think it is something that is definitely worth noting to also throw out there. I personally would love to see the return of Boba Fett, and if so, not if but when, keep it a bit of a surprise, and surprise us with it like we had in The Mandalorian Season 2, just remembering the hype surrounding all of that, and then also for his own show, a lot of hype surrounding that. I would love to see him in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and beyond that, I think that there's plenty of places for him to pop up, just a matter of when, not if. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Different theories as well. I'm all ears. Let's discuss. I love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Also, leave a like on the video, as it really does help out the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you also check out our merch shop. Use our codes Ahsoka in all caps to get some cash off of your orders. I also have some Amazon affiliate links in the description down below, so if you're looking to buy something from Amazon, whether it's a gift or something for yourself, check out our available links in the description down below. It helps out the channel at no additional cost of yourself and really means a lot. I'll continue to keep those links updated, so they're always changing, so make sure you check them out for what new products we may have available. With whatever way you decide to support the channel, whether it's simply watching today's video or even purchasing a product, it means the absolute world to me. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.
Goodbye, old friend. May the Force be with you.